Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Mike Atherton, and with...
Just as you'd expect, really, it's good conditions for batting, and I'm sure neither captain would have had any hesitation in choosing to bat first.
Mohammed has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Good bit of timing there.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot. At least one on offer. Right out of the middle.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Right.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. A big opportunity. Great shot.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion. That's it, they're all out, an amazing...
We've still got plenty of work.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Mike Atherton.
I'm not entirely sure about this decision. Hopefully the captain knows what they're doing and can explain it to the team, but I wouldn't want to be bowling first on... this wicket.
Too good! Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Don't mind and getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. King didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6. Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Great shot. Yep. Placement exquisite.
He was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Nice shot. Runs possible. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
That's right. Right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
King shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Right there.
End of the over. The batting side are now none.
A new batter always. That's off the middle of the bat.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. Hit Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wide on. Wide.
Nicely played.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Pads that one. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Go. The match comes to a close and they've done
Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me...
Perhaps going against conventional wisdom here, maybe they can see something we don't. But they'll want to be right about that, or the bowlers could be set for a long day.
Perfectly timed.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Right there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Poor ball all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wide on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The team... Ali coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yeah, man.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
That was a solid shot, driven off the front.
Gotch from the press box end. Nice shot, runs possible. Going with spin
The
now.
captain is going. With the spinner.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Right out of the middle.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Wow.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yeah, mate.
Absolutely nailed it.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
The over, the batting
You can't fault the
side
bowling.
now
Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
The right armour is... Can't get that outside the ring field.
Right on.
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Right.
Well placed. Should get a single. We've reached the end of the fielding restrictions. There'll be changes to the field. Perfect technique and placement.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Getting on the drive.
Fuck!
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Super shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
King has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Times it nicely.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
And now on none.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot.
Drives and misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands up.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
For these two.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Into the 10th.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Oh! Good ball.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Good bit of timing there.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Bowling. That's it. Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading toward...
This has been a famous victory for much.